Chaos. Blur.
All right, who's ready to have some fun today? That's really what these streams are all about. This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. And like I said, we're just going to have some fun today. We're going to be going through Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy. Not the first time I've done it, but, I look forward to trying this game out again. This remaster, as it were, starting with the first Crash game. But, of course, I've got a little reward in there. If anyone's interested, we can switch to the second or even third Crash game. All of them are obviously in this package, and all of them are a lot of fun. They've held up over many years. But again, if nothing else, it's just a good time to chat and just enjoy a retro-style platformer, or as they used to call them, platformers. So welcome back again, everybody. Going to give you a little crash course here. Hard to believe, but 4th of July is next week. In fact, I was thinking about that because 4th of July, and there's a couple of announcements I had to make about that. 4th of July is a Friday, which means that there's not going to be a Fall Guys Friday next week. That is kind of why I said in the beginning, in terms of the Fall Guys Fridays, there'd be some weeks we can't do them. Well, that's one of the weeks right there, just because 4th of July falls on a Friday, which means we are going to have a 4th of July stream. That's the positive news. That's a good announcement. And what game that will be, of course, will be up to you, the viewers, as I'll be going live with a Twitter poll, or X poll, after this stream with 4 different racing games, because it seems like racing games always end up being the thing to do for 4th of July. I don't know when that came to be, but I do enjoy them, so... long story short, after the stream, check out my Twitter at x.com, chaosblur, and vote on one of the 4 games I'll have up there. And we will stream that on Friday, July 4th. Of course, that means there'll be no Fall Guys Friday for that week, but there will be Fall Guys Friday tomorrow. And that leads into another interesting point of mine, but we may or may not talk about that today. How's everybody doing? Once again, getting things started here. Crash Bandicoot himself getting warmed up on the beach. See how many lives I have? Quite a few. Of course, anyone who's played this game knows you're going to go through quite a few lives, and that's always the give and take with these games. Still so many years later. I can't believe this game came out in 2017. When I say this game, I'm not even talking about the original Crash Bandicoot, which came out like almost 30 years ago. In fact, it might have been 30 years ago, 95. But I can remember being really excited about this game. Of course, I still worked at Staples. The GameStop that is right down the road from me still existed, which I believe is where I got this game. Like, a lot of things were different then. And this was like a big deal to me to get this game and bring it home and get all excited about it. And also, this was before I streamed. In 2017, of course, it also produced Sonic Mania. So the summer of 2017 was an exciting one for gaming. I believe this came out on June 30th of that year. And then a little over a month later, we had Sonic Mania. So yeah, no, some unforgettable times, and just kind of funny that, you know, it's been 8 years now. And even with Sonic Mania, 8 years since Sonic Mania came out, a game that I was just probably the most hyped I've been for a game in a long time. And that's as a lifelong Sonic fan, as somebody who gets excited for almost any Sonic release, even though I say I'm not going to. Sega almost always pulls me in. There's a couple times I wasn't that excited about them, but for the most part, like, who are we kidding? Like, I always get excited about a new Sonic game. It's just part of my nature to do so. But yeah, no, we took care of that business there. Got some crates there. Let's see how many we missed, though, right now. No, we only missed 5. That's not too bad. Sometimes you miss, like, 20 of them, for an example, and he's just buried in crates before that even finishes. More right now. Also, this is a very summer-feeling game, although finally the weather kind of came down a little bit. Temperature is a little under 70 degrees, at least here, which is a far cry from what we've had, which has been just merciless weather, as we've all commented on. Really, there's not too much more to say that hasn't already been said. It's like, it's summer, it's really hot. Let's get some ice cream, I don't know. So that's why today we're just streaming, just a stream. We've got another kind of long streak of streams going on here, which is not unlike last year. I believe last year around this time I actually had like 34 straight streams, which is a long record for the channel. I don't know if we'll ever see that again. That broke on, like, I think the end of July. Like, we streamed a lot. And, I do it. I do it because I enjoy it. And, as long as I keep enjoying it, I'm going to keep on doing it. And that's really all I got for right now. But for right now, just, or for going forward, let's just enjoy the show, I guess. More right now. Enemies. Got him. Ooh, almost didn't get that last one there. Hey, yo. That was a risk. You're always taking a risk here in Crash Bandicoot. Nice. Nice. 92 lives. Sounds like a lot, and it is, but not impossible to lose them. As we check out this bonus round, see what if that yields any results in terms of extra lives. We'll find out momentarily. Hey, yo. Alright, there we go. That takes care of the bonus round. For a second, I thought that was the end of the level. I'm like, wait a minute. The level's not over yet. Of course, even Crash Bandicoot was doing piranha plants. Not quite like Mario, but... Hey, yo! Ah, I only missed 3. How many boxes do you think I missed? 3. I know there's people out there who, like, 100% these games. I don't know how you do it. Like, I mean, I know how you do it, but, like, it's insane. Some pun intended. Like, you got to get, like, all, like, 100 and however many boxes in every level, and... Yeah, it's nothing I'd want to do, but... Hey, what can I say? Whoa. Oh, here we go. Invincibility time. Right now. Hey, yo. Whoa, watch out. Stupid monkey. Oh, oh sweet, I was still able to reach that. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, damn it. Watch out. Oh, an enemy. So what you got to do there is jump on them to get their shields up and then kind of sideswipe them like I just did. If anybody's wondering how to beat that, although this is a very old game, so chances are if you wanted to play it, you've already played it. Oh no! I really am dead. And with that, there goes the first death of the stream. But 96 lives, I guess I can let that one go. Let's say I could let it slide, but they didn't introduce the slide until Crash 2, which is also in this same collection, by the way. Crash 2, a very difficult game that I, to this day, have not beaten, just because of a couple of the final levels there with the jetpack. And what levels they are. Whoa! Say, I almost fell for that one. Oh no! I fell for it again. Oh no! I stepped in a little, like, 1-inch gap. More stupid moves like that. Hopefully never, but you never know with me. Okay. A couple little Mario references that I never really noticed, like, you know, hitting the turtle shells, piranha plants, etc., etc. You know, man-eating plants always make things more interesting, am I right? I don't know. Thinking back to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, how many of those we saw? Just as random, like, added enemies and stages. It's been a pretty good month. Like, it's hard to believe June's almost over. Like, for streaming, it's been a great month. I mean, in general, it's been a decent month, but for streaming, like, we had a lot of streams. We had Retromania, which is, like, one of our most successful yet. Great episode. But even just the random streams have all been, like, really fun, really well attended, and just, I've enjoyed all of them, really. You know, yeah, a couple of the streams crashed. That's never good, but at the end of the day, you don't really remember that so much. You remember just the fun you had along the way, you know? More dumb things like that right now. You want to hear some really sappy cliches? Take right here. Chaos Blur will tell you all about the true power of friendship. I've had a few Sonic streams as well, which is nice. I like to get the Blue Blur in there when I can, when you've had Generations and Sonic Colors this month. Got Crash Bandicoot now. A lot of great retro games. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of games that I'd like to stream, we had the debut of Fall Guys Friday, a few weeks of that so far, and, you know, you guys know. You all know what's going on. Nothing to really add. I have nothing to really add to that. That's how she goes. More right now. Ah, I missed 8 boxes, huh? Ah, more Crash Bandicoot right now. Boulders. Not to be confused with, I think one level is called Rollers, which is basically the same thing. Just like, I think there's 2 levels where you run from a rock. Actually, this is, I think, is one of them. Yeah, it's like, you know, boulders. I think there's one later, it's just like really fast-moving rock. It's like basically the same thing. But yeah, there's the boulder. Or I guess it's going to be boulders plural if we go by the literal definition of the level. More plurality right now. That wasn't so bad, right? Okay, now we're at 99 lives, so we've maxed out on lives, at least in this game. In Crash 2, I'd go through those lives in like 5 minutes. We're not in Crash 2, are we? More right now. Watch out. Watch out again. Keep watching out, watch out. Watch out again. Huh. A little shorter than I thought, but then again, it's only the first one of those. Oh wow, must have gotten all the crates. It didn't even give me the little like screen where it's like, oh, good job, you missed 27 crates. I didn't miss a single one. Good job, me. This stage, not difficult, but this is where you start to see some deaths. Although, I already had a death earlier in this one. Alright. All about patience, my friends. Patience. Diligence! Diligence! I don't know why. I don't even know why I would risk that. Watch out. I don't know why I would risk that to get the extra life when I clearly, even if I did need it, well, no, I don't need it, but my whole point being, like, I got 99 lives. Like, it's not even, it literally is not going to count. It's not going to tabulate. It's not like it goes toward another game. It's not like Crash 2 gets an extra life now. That would be kind of cool. Although I kind of like that they don't share lives. Like, you have to earn the lives in each individual game. I sometimes wish there was a way to add, like, his Crash 2 and 3 moves to Crash 1, but I understand why they didn't do that. Kind of break these games a little bit. These games are a decent challenge, all of them, really. Crash 4 actually might have been the hardest one, although I actually beat Crash 4, so I shouldn't say that. I have not beaten Crash 2. Mainly because of those stupid jetpack levels, but... Not that the rest of the game is all that easy either. I'd say overall, like, Crash 2, while it's a shorter game than Crash 4, is probably the harder one. Just like every level seems to be more difficult than, like, no, every level is more difficult than Crash 4, but there's a lot. There's a lot of difficulty going on there. That's all I can really say. That's all I will say right now. Alright, here we go. Hey, what's going on, Scarecrow? I know you're a Crash Bandicoot fan. What's your favorite of the original trilogy of which we are playing right now? I feel like this is the one I revisit the least, but I actually do like this one a lot, the original. I like the way you go from, like, the caves to the, you know, jungles and all that. One of the levels I don't like are those bridge levels, which we might see at some point. But, yeah, overall, I like them all. Crash 2, I was just saying, is the only one I haven't beaten of the original 3. Just because of the jetpack levels. Like, even after they remastered it, they're easier to control, but they're still annoying as hell. We'll see how annoying. Maybe not, because it'll depend on if I get to that game, which I probably won't. But I do have a reward right now going on to change games. Watch out! Oh no! It's not me jumping on him. 2, 1, then... Yeah, you know what? That might be right for me, too. I like parts of 3, but, like, I feel like 3 is almost too short, even though it's, like, the same length as all of them. In fact, it might even be longer. But then again, I cut, like, half of 3 out, like, outside of initially beating it. Like, I don't really play the jet skiing levels again. I don't really like the motorcycle levels. Like, the regular levels are great, and they're also a little bit on the easy side, which I guess shouldn't be a complaint, but out of all 3 of them, it was the easiest of them all, which doesn't mean it was easy, but, I mean, look at some of these, you know, 1 and 2. 2 is really good. I don't know if I'd put it above 1, but... Well, to me, if we're counting 4 in there, I put 4 above all of them, but... For Trilogy only, I guess I would probably agree with that. See, 3 has a certain charm to it. It's just that charm is not as prominent. I don't know. It's not even that it's not a long game. It's just, it doesn't seem as, like, robust. Yeah, 3 has a lot of... I like gimmicks usually, though. That's the funny thing, is like, you know... I like that 3 didn't just do the same thing again, but... A lot of times it's a miss, and like, when I think of the gimmicks that I like in 3, it's more just the time travel gimmick itself, the medieval levels, the Arabian Nights levels, all that. I think those are great. I even think the Tiger, Great Wall of China levels are great, but after that, the jet ski levels are okay. Like, I like a couple of them, but I think there's also like an airplane level. I don't really like that one either. I think there's an airplane boss, or like a space boss. I actually kind of like the space boss against Dr. Engine. Bosses in this game are not the best in the first one. Then again, the bosses in all of them are kind of flawed. Ooh, watch out. Yeah, the Tiger levels are good, even the later, harder ones. It's not a knock on 3. I do enjoy Warped. In fact, I don't even think... I mean, I know, like, in retrospect, people write it as Crash 3. Like, I think it was just called Crash Warped. I don't think it was ever called Crash Bandicoot 3. Crash Bandicoot 2 was definitely called Crash Bandicoot 2. The bosses in 3 were really good. I'll agree with that. I vaguely remember some of them. I remember Dingo Dial with the ice level. I remember, or was that 2? I actually don't know now. I remember, was it Tiny the Tiger? No, Ripperoo had a level. I mean, all of Ripperoo's fights are almost the same, but it was, this time, like, I think they were, like, futuristic platforms that flipped, or maybe I'm thinking of Tiny the Tiger. I don't know. I'm getting these all mixed up now. Because you fight a lot of the same bosses in all 3 of them, so... Never liked Embryo in any of them. Even the new one. The Embryo fights are just always, like, awkward at best. The only fight in this game that's actually difficult, I find, and it's funny enough, it's early in the game, is Ripperoo. I think. Like, the final boss is okay in terms of difficulty. The Embryo fight actually might be the hardest one. I gotta take that back. But most of the fights in this game are just kind of boring. Like, they're just like... What's that one with the mobster? You just hide behind the chair, and then you hit him. And then there's, like, another one where... This panda bear throws, like, rocks at you, and you just, like, wait and hit the rocks. Like, they're not bad, but they're basically just your generic, you know, hit the thing 3 times and move on. Which, I mean, I guess is what they are in all of them, but... 4 actually had some really good bosses. The final boss of 4 is, like, difficult, but not, like, unfair. Like, it's a tough fight. They kind of prepare you for it with an earlier fight in the game against Cortex, but the final fight in 4 is pretty good, while also being a challenge. Oh. Ah, man, I missed a lot of boxes there. I did not think I missed that many boxes. Hell yeah, he's down for the count. Twin Sandy, Nitro Kart. Well, the Nitro Kart was a kart racer, but, I mean, I know what you're saying. Wrath of Cortex is a good game. I've not really played enough of it to get an impression on it. It does just kind of feel like more Warped, which, I mean, it did come after Warped, so it's not surprising, but it just feels like it's just more of that, like gimmick levels and various environments. It seems like a fun game, though. I mean, I've probably gotten not even halfway through that game. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna die on purpose. I don't want to do a time trial. I'll die on purpose this time. If I die again, we'll know it wasn't on purpose. I think there's a way to speed up the hog. I don't know if I need to really do it. It seems to be going pretty quick as it is. Oh no! That was a legitimate death. As most of these will be. I hate how it's always like a one-hit kill with this. It's like if you trip on a rock. Like, I mean, I get it. The hog's gonna get hurt. Why do I get hurt? Or why do I die, rather? Because it's Crash Bandicoot, that's why. You know, every time I played Wrath of Cortex, I've liked it. I've never, like, loved it, but I like it enough to keep playing it. Yeah, someday. Damn it, I really am dead again. Wrath is, like, less annoying levels. But doesn't... I might think of another one. Doesn't Wrath of Cortex have, like, the rolling ball levels? Like, not Super Monkey Ball, but, like, you're in a ball, kind of like Fusion Frenzy. I remember those being kind of annoying. Maybe not to the degree of some of the jet skiing levels. Oh, I'm getting crushed here. Oh, and I fell down the pit. Or getting thrown down the pit right now. Oh, come on. But, I mean, that's not... I know that's not a lot of levels in that game. There's also, like, I think the blimp levels, or where you have to shoot down the blimps, but I think that's also in Warped. Air fighting in Crash Bandicoot has just never been, like, a great thing. I'm gonna say, at least give me a checkpoint, because I am gonna mess up here. Especially with how fast these things whip around the corner. Hey, yo. Isn't that... That's like the same thing I'm riding, but on a stick. That's kind of barbaric when you think about it. Like, this poor hog has to watch, like, one of his brethren... I just got killed by the last... Oh, I almost landed on the goal, too! This poor hog has to watch, like, one of his relatives getting barbecued every single time I play this. Ciao. I just remember Wrath of Cortex is the one that introduced Crunch, right? Ugh, really, again? Like, Crunch Bandicoot, the... I don't know if he even appeared in another one, but... He was an interesting nemesis, I guess. Oh, they also had, like, the elemental mass. Or not the... Whatever they were. Like, the evil Aku Aku mass. Later, Crash 4 would have the good Aku Aku mass. Or Uka Uka. Wait, which one's a good one? Aku Aku's a good guy. I know. Something I'm just saying gibberish. And I am. More gibberish right now. I'm getting really tired of making it to this last part. Here we go. So you better beat this level now. Yeah, I like Crunch. Pretty crunchy. Bit of a derivative name, but you know, Crash Bandicoot and Crunch Bandicoot. I wonder if they ever... Well, I know Dingo Dial's probably a dingo just based on the name, but like, do they ever have another character? Because wasn't Crash supposed to be a dingo initially? I'm surprised they haven't had a character that references that, like Doug the Dingo or something. I think Cortex originally wanted to use a dingo for him, which is probably a reference to the real-life development of the game and how they probably originally wanted to use a dingo. I have no proof of this, but... Okay, this is basically just a harder version of the Great Gate level. This was the first level when I played this game for the first time. This is the first level that gave me, like, actual legitimate trouble. Oh, it's a wombat! That's right, that's right. So was there another wombat character, like, that was supposed to be, like, the joke to that? I don't remember. Or was... No, Crunch wasn't a wombat. I knew I should have used a wombat. I don't know why I thought it was Dingo. Maybe the Dingo ate your baby. See, after you play these levels enough times, you kind of memorize them, but the first few times, it is kind of like, okay, is it going up or down? Speaking of which, why can't I get that extra bounce I need? There we go. Need that extra pep in my step. Oh no! Ah, I thought I had a shield. I did not. The shield was my life. Oh no! Wow, alright. No mask is going to protect me from that. There's a skinning. Oh, I think I... Well, there's also that weird guy that's like the cameo in Crash 4 where it looks like Crash, but he's got like drawn on eyebrows or something. He's like in the background of a few levels. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything. Whoa. Watch out. Oh, okay. I do enjoy Crash 4. Very rare you see a game that's a sequel to a game as old as Crash, like, where it actually turns out really good. Like, they could make a new Crash game that'd be good, but the fact that it followed the original formula and actually, like, made it, like, better, like, without going too crazy off it. Fake Crash, that was it. I don't know what the significance of him is. I don't think you ever fight him, but he's just like this caricature of Crash. Okay, that was ill-advised on my part. Yeah, see, you clearly know your Crash trivia more than I do. I play these games casually once in a while. I really missed, like, I didn't play any of Twin Sanity or Crash the Mutants or any of that. Or Crash the Tights. I don't even remember the name of it is. Mind Over Mutant. Never played them. I've heard Twin Sanity's actually not that bad a game. That's the best praise I can give it. It's actually not that bad a game. No, I mean, Crash is great. I really do love. I mean, even in the 90s, like, as a Sonic fan, like, I'm like, yeah, I obviously prefer Sonic, but I always thought Crash looked really cool. Didn't get the love he deserved because he had, like, Mario, too, but, like, I always thought he was a good option. I never had a PS1, so I never played these games until later. I got, like, I think, what is it called? Wrath of Cortex on GameCube when I had a GameCube later. That was my first Crash game. I was like, this is pretty fun. Like, it's basically like the old games, but newer, I guess. That's kind of funny. I've seen those in real life for Sonic and other things where it's like Sonic the Hedgehog had friends. I'm like, I don't remember Sonic having a third arm sticking out of his side like that. Like, Norkels, the echidna. Oh, oh, God. I spit out my shoes at least. At least you let me keep the shoes. Alright, not this time, buddy. Oh, alright, maybe this time. Okay, you're dead now. Have you ever gotten, like, all the crates in any Crash Bandicoot? I never do. Like, in the entire, like, 100% the game or 106% the game, whatever they're calling it now. Never done it. I don't even have a plan to, because I don't even think you unlock anything for doing it, other than the achievement. Like, I don't think you get anything for getting every single crate, other than the achievement. Maybe, like, an extra cutscene or something, but who's playing for that? Fuck. I knew that was coming, too, and I'm like, I don't think I could just bust my way through that one. I think I've got to actually kind of take my time there. And that is exactly what I didn't do. Okay. Ooh, checkpoint. I say, even if I get hit there, I'll take it, because checkpoint. Oh, gee. Ah. No, I don't have to fall just because I got hit by the fire, but apparently I do. Jeez. Oh, really? 3 fireballs there. Okay. No? Alright. It's like the same thing I had to do earlier. Just more of it. Is that 4? That's 4 extra lives right there. Alright, I'll take them. Woo! I was gonna say, take a rest, Sweet Bandicoot. Because that was the most success I've seen. Ah, it's alright. Actually, it's not alright, because I think now we gotta play Ripperoo. Well, maybe not. Whoa. Up the creek, then we gotta fight Ripperoo. More Ripperoo when we get to that. Even then, who knows? Hint, failing a bonus round doesn't... Oh, alright. Hey, what's going on, Shads? Nice to see you today. How's it going? I was mentioning earlier in the stream, I actually don't think Scarecrow is here either, but there's not going to be a Fall Guys Friday next Friday. Tomorrow there will be, but next Friday is 4th of July, so That's the bad news. The good news is we'll have a 4th of July stream. And the game we play will be based on a Twitter vote that will be held after this stream. There will be a Twitter poll that'll go for a few days here as I die again. And when I do, when I die hard. What can I say? I die hard. Watch out. Figures Crash can't swim in like a foot of water. I mean, I can see the bottom of the water. I literally see his feet touching it when he falls in. How do you drown in that? I mean, I get it if the piranha eats him, but I mean, come on. His feet touch the water. I mean, come on. Play hard, die hard, AO. I guess so. I guess if I was going to take anything away from Crash 1, it is that a lot of these levels kind of feel... They don't feel the same. Toward the end of the game, you get a lot of different ones, but like toward the first half of the game, it basically feels like you do something, then you do like a couple more levels, and you do like a hard version of the first thing. Like, just a lot of like repetition of it without being the same level. Like, there was already a water level like this earlier in the game, and now it's just like more of it. And that happens a few times. Which, again, by the second half of the game, you don't really see that as much. It's kind of all new levels, factories, different things, but for the first half, it's just weird that they have like these jungle levels that all kind of just recycle the same obstacles, just more of them. I guess I get it. I mean, that's how games were back then, you know, World 1, World 2, etc. I don't know how the differentiation was here. In fact, out of all the Crash games, even still, the Crash 4 had a similar map. You didn't have, like, the worlds in this. Like, in Crash 2 and 3, you had the warp rooms, which were basically, like, you know, 5 worlds with 5 levels each or whatever. In this game, you just go from place to place. There's not really, like, a differentiation. I'm not saying I really prefer either system. Crash 4 kind of went back to that big map system where you just go from place to place, but even that had different areas, clearly. Ooh, that was a risky jump. Took me a while to realize you can actually spin the piranha things. Watch out, no! Oh, is he gonna... Yeah, he didn't even cuff on my shoes, dude. The other one at least gave back my shoes. I'm not gonna do much with them when I'm dead, but still, gave them back. That was something. Say, not this time. You. But I will take this bonus level. You can take my shoes, but you can't take my bonus level. More right now. Well, maybe you can take my bonus level. I don't know. These I do try to get all the crates in, unless it just becomes impossible. Which in that case it just did. Which I'm not going to worry too much about that. If nothing else, they just act as checkpoints. And that's good enough for me. And if I have a chance to try it again, I will. But for right now, I'm just going to try and get through this. Oh, was the end of the level right there? Oh, the end of the level's right there. Alright, I can't get too upset about that. Good job, end of the level. Sorry, Crash. I really missed more than I thought, huh? That's also a funny animation I wish they brought back. I mean, they tell you how many boxes you got, but you don't get pummeled with them like you do in later games. Oh, great. Ripperoo. I hate this boss. This boss is like just a lot of... I don't want to say luck, but there is a lucky element to it. Basically, yeah, I guess maybe that's why they stopped it, because it's like a form of animal abuse. Alright, this boss should not be as hard as it is, but it just... I never liked this boss. Okay, time to die. I'm gonna lose a lot of lives here right now, I'll warn you right now. Got him once. Well, I know he doesn't go to the back row until, like, the last hit, I think. But other than that, I don't really know what his pattern is. I always thought it would change based on the 6 squares. I'm gonna say he's not going to jump on that in the right time. Fuck! Yep, he jumped right on me there. Damn it again. Oh, we got him again! Say, now he goes to the back row. Oh, I got him! didn't even, like, really remember. That's the thing, like, a lot of times in this, I just feel like I get lucky. Like, I just kind of keep hitting the boxes and dodging them and hope I get lucky. In this one case, Chaos Blur got lucky. There you go. More right now. Ooh, the Lost City. Yeah, this is where these levels start getting a little more intense, as Randy would say. See how I do on it right now. Ooh, there's extra stuff right down here, even. Ooh, Rutabaga. I do enjoy Rutabaga. Hey, yo. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Ciao. Oh, no! Really, I'm dead. God damn it again. Alright, Rutabaga. Oh, it's Rutabaga. Could be something up there if there's a bouncy crate or whatever. Ah. What did I just drown in 10 feet of water again? Right, that at least looked like some water. Like, that looked like it had some depth to it. Yay, I finally made it past, like, the first second of the level. Yo. Ah. Oh, alright. Hey, yo. Watch out, bats. Watch out. Whoa, watch out. Bats. These stupid things. Uh-oh. The ever-popular shifting platforms of doom right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's do-do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah. Watch out. Whoa, watch out. Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah! So these platforms do some crazy... Or not even platforms, moving walls. These get pretty cray-cray. Ah! Ha-ha! Whoa, that was a weird little recoil there. Ah, I don't even have the third one of her. But we still got our 99 lives, and that's good enough for me. Watch out. Whoa, no! Oh, I actually saw that coming too. I'm like, please hold on. He really did not hold on in the least. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Alright. So that wasn't so bad, right? That was a fun little game. Don't look if you don't like seeing bandicoots get hit by crates. There's a lot of that going on right now. Hey, yo. He really is still getting hit by him? Holy shite. Might have been easier just to say how many I got. Alright, so that's like the entire first level and a half worth of crates there. Yeah, poor guy. So he can survive that, but he can't survive the 1 foot of water. Good to know. Temple Ruins. Ah, another gauntlet of things that can and will kill you right now. We'll see what they are momentarily. Alright. Snake! Why did it have to be snakes? Snake! Why did it have to be snakes? Ooh, bats! Why did it have to be bats? Ooh, crushers! Why did it have to be crushers? See, the spiders I don't mind as much. You were all expecting me to say about the spiders, but I didn't. Thought it. I didn't say it. Alright. Whoa! Here we go. We moving now. Ciao. Checkpoint in a very unusual place. Ooh, I actually am surprised I made that jump. Bats. Uh-oh. Spider. I'm actually surprised that didn't burn me. I guess I'm just more used to these levels than I thought. Because this stuff used to get me like all the time, and it still might. Watch out for the bats. I already know about this little gimmick. Alright, that wasn't so bad, right? Uh-oh, boxes. Ah. Didn't miss as many as before, but I still missed some. I still missed some. 16 to be exact. I mean, I had a lot going on, to be fair. Oh boy, here we go. Road to nowhere. Well, so is death somewhere? Because it goes there. More death right now. So technically getting the invincibility here does not really help. No, oh, it almost did help until then. I mean, I played this level enough times at this point, you'd think I wouldn't be so bad at it. Ah, I'm gonna say, I actually got a good little roll there. What the hell happened to that? Oh no! Shit, what happened to that Warthog? And then I got distracted and fell to my death. But what are you gonna do? Not much you can do. Ah, the turtle part, which we see more often in High Road, but they do introduce it to you here. We have to use the turtle to bounce to a higher place or a further place, which is never good. Jeez, that's a tough jump to make without the slide or the double jump. Speaking of tough jumps. Alright, that was not as bad as I remember. At least this one already is flipped over. Okay, we got it. At the end of the level here. Alright, that was not easy, but that was not nearly as hard as I remember it being. Again, I've just played it so many times at this point. Hey, yo. Loading the Wumpa Islands. Boulder Dash. This was the other one that obviously had a boulder in it. We'll see what I do with this one right now. It's still a damn good looking game, I'll say that. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Sure, it's convenient there's little tunnels so the rocks get caught in every now and then, so they don't just chase you forever. I better get out of here with this, because that TNT's about to get out. Or explode, rather. No, no! I'll say, I had a feeling I was going to miss a jump at some point. Indiana Jones never had to deal with this crap. The boulders, yes. This other stuff, not so much. I bet you gotta have a good boulder chase level. It's iconic. Or rock-conic. Ironic? Ironic? Yeah, I don't know. Man, that boulder is human chase. But not enough. Because we won. At the end of the day. Again, look away if you don't like seeing bandicoots get pummeled by crates, because that's exactly what you're going to see right now. Hey, yo. Oh, well, he did an alright job holding up for a little bandicoot, I would say. Sunset. Oh, this is already, we're already getting to the harder level. This is a harder version of Lost City, in my opinion. Which I feel like we just played like 3 levels ago, so here we go. Take it as you might. And I might take it. As we get back up to 99 lives. But a crash ain't one. Wow, I don't know how that didn't burn. More of these moving tiles. A lot of stuff going on here. Bats, of course. Gotta have bats. Neutralize most of them there. Oh, alright. I must have had Naku Aku in there. I did. Got him. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah. You coping? I'm trying. Trying to cope. Watch out. There's a lot to cope with. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, I kind of saw that coming as soon as I got blasted back that way. Not blasted, but just pushed back that way. Ooh, Rudibiga. Sometimes you cope, sometimes you can't. Oh my god, I just fell for the same thing again. I do enjoy getting plenty of copium. Good job, copium. Rhymes with opium, but don't get those two confused. Hey, yo. Ciao. Love all the cartoony sound effects. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh! Wipe out. Seen playing that yesterday in Splatoon 3. Especially toward the end. I don't think I won a single game of that, like in the last half hour of that stream. And the beginning, it looked like I was going to win the majority of my games, and I was. I don't know if I must have just ranked up or something, because every opponent I played after that was, like, impossible for the aforementioned Splatoon. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Crash. I can't hear you. Can you try to talk human? Or even not mumbly? Yo. Hey, yo. Ooh, here we go. Well, invincibility might not be the best thing here. No! That's why invincibility might not be the best thing there. I love the little, like, thunk it makes at the bottom, too. Like, yep, you done goofed. I gotta do this part. This part here is actually really hard. I got kind of lucky the last time this came up. Alright, maybe it's not as hard as I thought. I thought they used to, like, rotate a little bit more to confuse you. My B. It's a lot of Wumpa fruit. Nice. Oof. I'm sure I was gonna make that jump. But I did. Oh, okay. Ciao. Ciao. I'll say, just hit that checkpoint if nothing else. Ah, not hitting the checkpoint on that. Got my life back at least. A lot of Wumper fruit. Definitely got plenty of those. Pretty long level, I will admit that. Bonus level here will help. If nothing else, it'll act as a checkpoint. But I will try to collect all the bonus stuff as well. Oh, alright, that was really not a hard bonus level at all. Got all 16 crates and 2 extra lives. And all the Wumpa fruit that comes with it. Hey, yo. Doop. Oh no! Oh, see, this is where it starts to get annoying. Because if you start missing some of these jumps, you gotta go, like, way back. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're good. No, we're not good. Okay, we're good again. Okay, we're not good again. Okay, what? Alright, this is super... Alright, I guess we're stuck. I don't know what just happened to my hand-eye coordination. Some would argue I never had any. They'd probably be right to argue that. Okay. Oh my god, again? Alright. 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 Come on. Oh, these are fast. Okay. That was a long level. It was like a 13, 14-minute level. I also kind of made it that way by being so bad at it. And missing several hundreds, thousands of boxes. Well, 30 boxes, I guess. Not too bad. Good job, Crash. Not that you really had much of a choice. Oh, koala. That's what I was thinking of. It's not a panda, it's a koala bear. Yeah, this boss never did much for me either, but it's better than Ripperoo, I guess. There he is. Alright, there's a big rock. Got him. Ciao. Ciao. And watch out. Got him. I had to be careful of the minecart, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure I got a shot lined up. And I did. Watch out! Ah, boy. Got him again. One shot to go. Got him. Crash is like, sucks to suck. Good job, Crash. Oh, it's time for heavy machinery already. We should let this level's later in the game. I guess it is, but not much later in the game. Hey, yo. Out. Ah, didn't even need the extra life. I can't remember how many lives I have until I, start losing them, and then the number shows up quite a bit. But it's like somewhere in the 90s. And I don't mean the decade, although that is when this game released. I always like this level. I mean, again, you can get tricked by some of the stuff, especially these little air vents here. It can be annoying, but I almost hid away the extra life. Not that it would have really mattered. Speaking of extra lives, you might have a chance to get even more here in this bonus stage right now. Ah, I thought I could just jump right on top of that thing. I guess not. Oh, it's Rubiga. Watch out, watch out. Whoa. Jesus. Ah, alright, never mind. Well, let me see. It goes towards crates anyway. Don't really need the extra lives, but... Oh, never mind. I'm already like 40-something crates short, so I guess it didn't really matter. I thought I was a little closer than that. Yep, it's gonna be ugly again. Another demolishing by crates right now. Oh my god, just speed it up. Just get it over with. I'm about like 46 short. 42. Oh, that's a little better, I guess. Cortex power. More Cortex power right now. Ooh. Oh, watch out. Ooh, invincibility. Ouch. Nice. Oh, watch out. Checkpoint. Say, more important to get the checkpoint than then bump up through to this point. There you go. Oh, that's the end of the level? For some reason I thought that was a much longer level. I think I'm thinking like generator power or something. Like, I thought that was like the part 1 of the level. Yeah, that was a fairly short level then. I don't know why I thought it was going to be longer than that. That's my bad. Time to get crunched by another like 20-something crates though. Getting crunched by them is exactly what's going to happen. Hey, exactly 20. I was on the right track. I said 20-something. I did not know it would actually be 20 exactly. Okay, this is the one I thought it was. Or maybe this is a different level too, but like... There was one that was like a lot longer that had more like platform. Yeah, this was it. For some reason I thought that first one went into this. I mean, it does, but they're different levels. Okay, I guess I'm gonna walk off the edge of that. Hey, oh. Whew. Ooh, that was close. Hey, yo. Oh, yeah. That was Good sneeze right there. Alright, well, that is going to do it for me here today, but I do appreciate everybody watching some Crash Bandicoot action. Of course, like I mentioned, right after the stream, we're going to be having a Twitter poll. Well, I'm going to be having a Twitter poll to determine what game I play on 4th of July, which is next Friday. But as for tomorrow's Friday, it's going to be another Fall Guys Friday, so don't miss it. Time TBD, probably sometime around 5 or 6 p.m. tomorrow. But for right now, I appreciate everybody watching. It's been a fun little crash course in Crash Bandicoot. But as always, we'll see you in the next one, so stay chaotic and blur out.